and then I'd like to take just a few moments just to recap the year. So, here we go. It has been an honor and a privilege to lead the Kiwanis Club of Birmingham this last year. As I look back on our year together, it has been an extremely active one. It is almost hard to imagine that this time last year, we were still emerging from COVID, focusing on the safety and well-being of our entire membership. President Leigh and President Forrest worked tirelessly and compassionately to keep the club up and running, even as we met remotely for most of their terms. As I started my term, two focus areas emerged as club priorities. The first, to update and streamline our governance policies and processes. And the second, to re-engage our membership coming out of COVID. I wanted to give you a high-level update on our progress this past year and recognize a few of the many, many members who volunteered their time and talents in all aspects of club operations. With new bylaws, policies, and procedures that align with Kiwanis International, including non-solicitation policy and our membership process, I'd like to thank Rick Swagler and his team for taking that lead. It has been an amazing effort behind the scenes to get our bylaws and our policies and procedures up to speed, and it creates such a smooth operating environment that we'll be able to benefit from for years to come. We also approved 30 new members, so special thanks to Clint and to Chuck for leading the membership committee. I'd also like to thank every member that either sponsored or co-sponsored a new member this past year. We continue to grow in size, quality, and diversity of our membership. We also created and implemented a past dues collection plan. That's through the leadership of Treasurer Wendy Boyan and Assistant Treasurer Mary Meadows Livingston. By doing that, they reduced our past due account from $194,000 to $40,000 and are still chipping away at that. This has been critical in helping the club keep dues relatively stable despite continued rising costs of goods and services. We ended the year with a $60,000 plus budget surplus, which lays a strong foundation for President JW and his leadership team to start the fiscal year thanks to their efforts. The club also made final payments to our Centennial Project. A special thanks to past presidents Eni Camp, Wayne Gillis, Tom Thagard, as well as Kip Porter for their continued leadership, support, and work on this significant project. The club also sponsored the World Games, an event that put Birmingham and numerous Kiwanians on the world stage. We also sold out all our complimentary tickets in support of the World Games. New board member Kathy Boswell and others did an amazing job with the World Games, coordinating the massive volunteer effort, which included many of our own Kiwanians. We also started a DEI task force under the leadership of incoming President J.W. Carpenter that will continue into his presidency. We created an Emerging Leaders Program, an idea brought to membership by Kiwanian Paul Shabacker, and further developed by membership co-chair Chuck Holmes and the Membership Development Committee. This program will engage young professionals and become a pipeline for new and younger professional leaders interested in joining our Kiwanis Club. We also held the 24th Birmingham Business Hall of Fame at a new venue, and it was a sold-out event. Special thanks to Ty West, Angel Monconduit, and Lizzie Yates. They did a great job to continue the legacy started by late President Fox Stefaniak and enhanced by the efforts of Billy Forbes in recent years. We also have several Kiwanians that, while not serving in their official chair positions, worked quietly behind the scenes to assist the club as needed. Past Secretary John Saxon and Jenna Bedsole, providing the club with legal advice. Past President Donna Smith, serving on the Civic Club Foundation as president, and continuing to provide guidance and insight into some of our long-standing traditions. Armand St. Raymond, representing our club at Kiwanis International Conventions. We also relaunched the Preschool Reading Initiative as a club-administered project entitled Kiwanis Reads, providing books and reading to 300 students with an audio read-along by our fellow Kiwanian and Mayor Randall Woodfin. In the last year, we've had 3 new school partners, including preschool partners. That means we're doubling the number of students we read to, and we thank those that volunteered to read to those students. Jeff McCormick, again, worked tirelessly with so many of our members to incorporate their speaker suggestions into our weekly speaker programming. Amazing work by Jeff, and thank you to all that contributed to those program suggestions. And last but not least, Honora Gathings and her team, and the staff at the Harbert Center who did the heavy lifting of keeping the club running by organizing the day-to-day operations with an eye towards our strategic objectives, and in doing so, made everything look so effortless. And a special shout out to Eric Horst. Everyone turn, he's up there, wave. If it wasn't for Eric, honestly, I don't know how we would have done this both when we were remote and now that we're back in the building. An amazing job, week in and week out, so thank you for that. We still have work to do in the coming years under Presidents JW, Tracy, and Andrew to maintain our status as the largest and, in my personal opinion, the best Kiwanis club. I look forward to supporting as an active member and former president. And again, thank you all for the opportunity to serve this year. It has been both an honor and a privilege. And as our motto says, we build by serving. Thank you.